Hello, my Gamma friends. Now, I know this is a hot take, but bring back movie movies. Now, you might be wondering what exactly do I mean by movie movies. You can see above me exactly what I mean, but I'm gonna explain it. I want the parody movies that I like to call movie movies to be made again. Stuff like Scary Movie, Date Movie, Not Another Teen Movie, Epic Movie, superhero movie, etc. Now, I know these movies are shit. I'm not denying that. I am not going to try and say these are cinematic masterpieces. But to me, they were dumb fun on when I was younger, and I'd like to experience some of that again. And I liked, I honestly liked seeing all of the movie tropes and references. Is that these were jammed packed full of. I thought that was a fun thing to see. I also just like. I also just think with the state of movies these days, there's a lot of dumb but fun parodies that they could make that feel different from the ones that they made in the 2000s, because there have been different subgenres that have been created in recent years like past 15 or so years that weren't really a thing back in the early 2000s. I want to give you some like ideas I have for some new movies I would like to see. So the first one would be Legacy Movie, where it makes fun of all the legacy movies is after legacy sequels that have been coming out of stuff where the original came out 20 or more years ago, um and also just making fun of nostalgia in general. Um Legacy sequels, stuff like the Ghostbusters films that have been coming out, Top Gun Maverick, Beetlejuice, stuff like that. The next one would be a knife movie, and it would be making fun of murder mysteries, is like Knives Out, and then um this next one I think would be really funny, particularly just because I particularly love this idea just because of the title. It would be a film making fun of the Marvel universe, and particularly the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it would be called MCU movie. But the expansion of that would not be Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. It would be movie Cinematic Universe movie. I think that would be a really funny title to have for one of these. There are definitely jokes that they can make about the MCU and Marvel in general. That they weren't able to make in the 2000s because it wasn't this big expanded universe or in live action that it was back then. The next one on would be a Oscar movie making fun of dramas that have been nominated or won Oscars in recent years. Popcorn movie making fun of stuff like the Barbie movie and the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The and then Elevated movie, which would be making fun of elevated horror films, stuff like Midsommar and The Lighthouse. And then Music Movie, which would be making fun of the different biopics that have been coming out in the last 5 years or so. Stuff like Bohemian Rhapsody. There was one with on about Elton John. There have been a bunch of them. I don't follow those kind of films, so I don't know what all of them are, but I mainly kind of want this just because I think it would be fun to have a movie that is a musical. I think that'd be very funny. And then next one would be called live action movie, which would be making fun of the live action remakes that have been coming out lately of animated films, stuff like the Lion King live action film, Aladdin, and Jungle Book, the upcoming How to Train Your Dragon, and Lilo and Stitch, it's stuff like that. And then next would be a product movie where they make fun of the movies that have been being pumped out recently about different products, stuff like Unfrosted, Flaming Hot, the Beanie Bubble, films like that. And Blackberry, I believe, is also one of these. He's making fun of films like that. And then finally, for my last suggestion, would be Gun Movie, and it would be a making fun of John Wick and all its copycat stuff like Nobody and Bullet Train. Um, I know this is probably a hot take of wanting all these things to return, wanting this kind of movie to return. Then again, I know a lot of people want more scary movie franchise, but yeah, I think this would be really fun. And there's so many different ideas that they could bring in for parody movies in these days. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's really everything I have for this video. So, as always, Free Palestine. This again is your host, Smash Trey John, signing off.